Assalamualaikum, and my name is Muhammad Syamil Irfan bin Sazaki, and I will show you the demo for the part 1. For the first is we use the router to show the interface for the router. This is we enter the NR, and then we enter the show run command. And then as you can see, more and here as you can see, this is interface for gigabit internet 00, which IP address 199.50.50.85, and next is interface gigabit internet 01 with IP address 199.50.50.65, and the last is gigabit internet 02 with IP address 199.50.50.1. So next is we're gonna show IP address which is exits first to the global, and then show IP interface brief. And here you can see the gigabit internet with its IP address, and the status is up. Next is gigabit internet 02 with his IP address, and the status is up. And last is gigabit internet 0/2 with its IP address, and the status is up. So after that, we gonna show that does PC1 have connected to the server. So the first is we enter the FTP with the IP address for the server in the PC1, and then enter the username and the password. And then after that, enter the dir command. And then here as you can see the list of FTP directory from the PC1 to the server, which means the PC1 is connected to the server. So next is we're gonna try to ping the PC1 to the server. Ping PC1 to the server IP address, and here the result is we can see that the PC1 is pinged to the server. So next is we gonna show that does PC2 connected to server, and then same as PC1 we use the FTP with the IP address for the server, then enter the username, password, and dir command. Here the list of FTP directory from PC2 to the server, and then we're gonna try to ping PC2 to the server with server IP address, and we got the result which is 0% loss. Okay, next is we're gonna try to ping the PC4 into PC2. First is enter the IP address for the PC2, and we got the result which is a success and got a 0% loss. And we're gonna try to ping PC4 into PC1, enter the PC1 IP address, and we got the result which is success and 0% loss. Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Akimi, and I'm from group number 5 from section 1. So welcome to this presentation on ping testing in a campus network. So today we will explore how ping can be used to check a test connectivity between devices within the same subnet and also across different subnet. So for the first task, we will do a ping testing within the same subnet. So in the main building, we focusing at the laboratory room. So we have the PC1 with IP address 5050 and PC2 with IP address 99505022. So by performing a ping test between these two devices, we can verify this connectivity. We will open the command prompt of on the PC1, and then we will use the command ping and enter the IP address of the PC that we want to try to ping. So I will enter the command ping and enter the IP address of PC2, and as we can see, the ping will successfully connected. So it will show that the PC1 and PC2 have the connectivity between them. Another example of the same subnet is at the branch campus. So in branch campus, I will take the PC1 and PC2. PC1 have the IP address 995050.130, and PC2 have the IP address 1995050.150. So we will perform a ping test between these two devices with using the same procedure, which is we will enter we will go to command prompt. So for example, I will go to PC2 and I need to enter the command ping and also enter the IP address of PC1, which is 1995050.130. So we'll enter, and finally with the successful ping will appear in the command prompt, show that the connectivity between PC1 and PC2 of the branch campus is they have the connection between them. Moving on to building 2, we have the PC1 with the IP address 199.50.151.6.6, and PC2 with the IP address 911.50.51.90. So to check the connectivity between the PC1 and PC2 of the building 2, we can check the connection between them. We go to command prompt and then we enter the command ping. Same procedure will we go, and we enter the IP address of PC1. So the ping will successfully connected. For the next ping testing, we will do across a different subnet. So to test the connectivity between the different subnet, we will initiate ping testing between the device in the separate location. So the first example, I will take the PC1 from the main campus at the laboratory room, and we will try the connectivity PC1 at branch campus. So for example, we will go to PC1, go to command prompt. So will we enter the ping command, enter the IP address of PC1 of branch campus. So like we can see in the screen right now, the ping is successfully so it shows that the connectivity between PC1 at the main campus and PC1 at the branch campus have the connectivity within them. Another example of the different subnet that we will test is the PC1 of the brand campus with the PC2 the PC1 of building number 2. So the IP address of PC1 of brand campus is 199.50.50.130, and the PC1 of the building 2 have the IP address 999 199.50.50.150. So we will check the connectivity within them. So we'll enter the command ping and enter the IP address of the PC2. So as show in the screen right now, the ping is successfully. For the testing for the different subnet, we will do at the main campus. So basically in our project, at the main campus, laboratory and lecture room have the different subnet. So we will try to ping each other, so to check if they have the connection between them. So I will choose the PC1 of the laboratory with IP address 199.50.50.2, and take the PC6 from lecture room with IP address 911.50.51.2. So I will go to PC6 at the lecture room and try to ping the connection between the laboratory PC1 and lecture room PC6. So we enter the command ping and enter the IP address of the PC1 of laboratory. So as shown in the screen, the ping is successfully show that the laboratory PC1 and lecture room PC6 have the connection. As a conclusion, ping testing serve a valuable tool for verifying the connectivity within the same subnet and also across different subnet. By executing this test, we can troubleshoot a network issue and ensure the seamless communication between devices. So thank you for your attention. That's all from our group, and thank you so much.